Okay, we're going to try doing this again if I don't get fucking bothered and interrupted by a phone call. These papers here. Whoops. Are from the Edmonton City, from the Edmonton FOIP office. Due to the fact that I was falsely accused by the Edmonton police and some meth snitchheads. And look at this. Lo and behold. Fucking pigs just driving out here while I'm doing a fucking this piece. Isn't that coincidental? And the main antagonist of this video. So anyway, these white snitches, four doors down, phoned the police on August 8, 2018 and wrote statements and allegations that I quote unquote, they seen me use cattle prods and bear spray on my dog back here in my backyard. That's what the bitch snitch said. Her goofy fucking snitch boyfriend. And do I seem a little pissed off about these white fucking meth head snitches? Yeah, I am. And that's not going to be forgivable. Said he seen me pick up my dog by the throat and chuck it up against a brick wall. Now, the issue is I beat the charges, had them withdrawn, and I made a complaint against the Professional Standards branch, which is the people that are supposed to keep the Edmonton police in check. So they said they justified the whole thing. They justified these white meth head snitches making false allegations against a native when they're racist little fucks. But yet it's right for them to make false allegations and waste Alberta and Edmonton taxpayers on this. It's going to be a lot more because I'm seeking legal action against the Edmonton police and the city of Edmonton and animal control and everybody involved. My rights were violated. They were dumped on. I was falsely arrested, abused. My character was slandered, and and whatnot. So the Professional Standards Branch and the Edmonton Police are justifying the false arrest, stating that they investigated thoroughly. Keep those words in mind, and just do me a favor. Oh, look at that. Is that a brick wall? That's a brick wall, 2 yards from my yard, from my backyard. As you can see, my backyard, my neighbor's backyard, my other neighbor's backyard, and a brick wall. So the police investigated this so thoroughly that they think I'm some kind of fucking superhero. That I'm gonna hypnotize my own dog into giving up its throat, allowing me to pick it up by its throat, and chucking it. Yay, so far. Okay, fine. My name's not Randy Johnson, and I don't even think Randy Johnson could pick up my dog by the throat and show me the animal in this world that's going to present its throat and say, here, strangle me, without putting up a fight. And I'm supposed to chuck my dog more than 50 feet into a brick wall. But the police thoroughly investigated it, and they're justifying their thorough investigation. So here are my issues. On August 17th, the Edmonton police came and arrested me at gunpoint. Stole my personal property at gunpoint. I had a remote control card. They stole it. The leash, they stole. The muzzle they had for I bought specifically for my dog, special ordered, they stole. All her tags, they stole. The Professional Standards Branch justified the theft and everything by just ignoring my demand to have my stuff returned. The Professional Standards Branch, which is supposed to keep the Edmonton police in check, aren't keeping them in check. They're actually defending them because they said this was a thorough investigation by their Edmonton police. So, not the fact that physically it'd be impossible for a dog to be chucked 50 feet into that brick wall. Physically impossible for any man to pick up any animal, let alone a dog, and chuck it 50 feet in the wall. Now, the professional standards branch and the Edmonton police are saying they thoroughly investigated. But there's a brick wall back here. And if they thoroughly investigated, why does the city of Edmonton, their employers, disagree with that fact? This here is the official report from animal control about the veterinarian and pet incident reports of August 17th when they arrested me and took my animals at gunpoint. Now, if they thoroughly investigated, my claim is that if the allegation of me using bear spray, bear spray or cattle prod on my dog, that it be, hey, get away, don't be digging. That there would be significant markings on my pet. There'd be singe marks, burnt hair, there'd be burnt skin. There would be you'd notice that there was a cattle prod used on my dog. At least that's what I'm assuming, due to the fact that cattle prods are made for cattle that are over almost 1,000 tons to a dog and cats. Remember, they also said I was using this shit and abusing my cats. But they came into my house, searched it, took my animals out of their house, stuffed them in cages at gunpoint, chased my dog down the street at gunpoint, and chased her all around the backyard at gunpoint. They abused me downtown. They are unwilling. The Edmonton Police FOIP office and the Edmonton Police are not releasing my FOIP papers, much like these. Now, these papers are the incident reports, as I was getting on to. I read them. Took me a couple of days to read them, to go thoroughly through them, to make sure and whatnot. And there's not one from the veterinarian. If not, they say my pets are in good health, are healthy, nice pets. No signs of any abuse. So the Edmonton police say it was all justified. The fact that they searched my house, they didn't find a cattle prod or bear spray. The fact there was no visible signs of abuse on my animals. Their investigation stated that I did all of this and threw my dog 50 feet in the wall. But they thoroughly investigated this.